All right. Jason Leffler on the pole. Outside pole, Justin Allgaier, and then it is Jamie McMurray, TJ Bell, James Busher, and Colin Braun, the top six to get us started here at Auto Club for the second race of the season, the Stater Brothers 300, as the pace car will pull off. Jason Leffler, one of the best drivers from last season, is going to get us going here at Auto Club. Leffler and McMurray to the lead. The Bushwhackers didn't do very good last season. Only one win among them was Matt Kenseth.
Wasn't lack of trying.
Allgaier trying to get second back. 55 dropping down a bit, and the 29.
Trying to go 4 wide back here.
Oh, the two Ricky Carmichael into the wall. Multiple cars in the wall. A bunch of them just get way too high into it.
Like that's just inexperience.
Oh, that's a big crash. That's Scott Speed.
Oh.
Scott Riggs.
Oh, hard hit.
Goodness. That's a lot of cars. That's Joe Nemechek, Brendan Gaughan, Ryan Truex got some of the worst. Marco Andretti. Oh, goodness.
And that's the big one.
Well, we got to replay that mess. Right here, Scott Speed gets squeezed between Hornaday and Rudiman, and it just takes out the field.
You see Scott Riggs, nowhere to go, really.
Ryan Truex is kind of in the middle of this all, and takes a shot from the 09 of Stacy Compton, and then the 87 of Nemechek, the 10 of Wimmer. Ugh. 27 of Marco Andretti just gets turned by Augusto Farfus in the 61.
Damn.
Fortunate for Marco. All right, they are lined up and ready to get back green flag racing. The top six will be Jason Leffler, Justin Allgaier, Johnny Benson Jr., Colin Braun, Brian Scott, and I believe that's Justin Lofton. Jason Leffler's going to get 3 wide by the RCR cars. Teammates Justin Allgaier and Johnny Benson Jr., as they are nearly 4 wide behind them. They are 5 wide. Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We made it.
They're fine for now. Colin Braun got dropped a few spots by that one. Jason Leffler maintains the lead over the RCR duo, but Allgaier trying to get it off the top, and he might have it here. Allgaier will lead the lap. Justin Allgaier did a lot of starts for RCR last season, did do a full season, but now was tapped to drive the new 21 car, expansion car, full-time. And he's leading here as Brian Scott, a full rookie of the series, trying to get a spot off of Jason Leffler.
Yeah, made a few starts last season.
55.
Finally full-time, and it was pretty impressive, I think.
Yeah, so Petty merging the Petty Red Sea operation with Kevin Harvick Inc. And a lot of cars getting into the wall. 1 and 2, just every lap. As Leffler trying to get the lead back from Justin Allgaier. Can't do it. So cars taken out in that incident, the big one that happened. Brendan Gaughan, Scott Wimmer, Scott Speed, Ryan Truex, Stacy Compton, and Mark Green. Leffler trying to go for the lead again. On the inside through 3 and 4. I think the exit here on the top is just too good for that, though. Allgaier very clearly keeping the lead here. Don't worry, Sanford. You'll see the giant crash on highlights video in like a week.
The highlights videos. I love the highlights videos.
Or 2.
Jamie McMurray. Think he's going to finally get that spot. McMurray to second. Jason Leffler has gotten second back, and they have caught Jeremy Mayfield.
He'll get out the
Or just
way.
go right by him. But Leffler closing in. Can Leffler do anything with the lap traffic here? I mean, well past the lap traffic, but maybe get a bit of a run here into 1 and 2. He actually does have it. But can he clear? You're going to have to clear before you get out of the corner and just can't do it. You're going to stay side by side with him on the backstretch for a second, but now that outside is just too powerful on the back and front stretch here. They might be pitting. They are pitting. Most of the field.
Right.
Who takes the lead here? It's Ron Hornaday Jr., who took a lot of lead last season. Ron Hornaday Jr., 14 wins last season. Not quite looking in form today, but gets the lead for the first time here. He's leading ahead of Bobby Gerhart in the 50 Cent Blood on the Sand car.
Have you ever killed a man?
As Bobby Gerhart in the 50 Cent machine is going to take the lead. Then the battle out of the pits seems Justin Allgaier is going to maintain his lead ahead of Jamie McMurray, Timothy Peters, Brian Scott, and Pablo Montoya. As Jason Leffler nowhere to be seen here. Yeah, Leffler buried behind a few cars. Not a good pit stop for the Braun Racing team, it seems. Gerhart and Hornaday have finally taken their pit stops. So that should put Justin Allgaier in the lead, and it's a swarm of cars behind him trying to get to it. You're going to have some of the late pitters come out around the leaders, and that might affect this battle here. Not really. Jamie McMurray to the inside of Justin Allgaier. Into 3 and 4, Kenny Wallace, the slow 64, is there. Justin Allgaier powers around the outside to keep the lead over McMurray. Allgaier putting up a great performance as Timothy Peters is going to get to second as McMurray got up onto the outside in 3 and 4. Now put Peters into second, Montoya into third, and it looks like Keller will be able to grab fourth, maybe not. McMurray challenging for that, but has the 15 ahead of him. McMurray able to keep fourth. I might try to get third here, but just can't do it. And he can't clear the 43 either just because of the lane disadvantage and has to settle in fifth. Here comes Timothy Peters trying to get the lead from Justin Allgaier. I think he's actually going to get it. New leader at Auto Club, Timothy Peters for Gillette Evernham. David Gillen. That car was running like 35th anyways. Still not great to see for David Gillen, as he's going to take that to the garage. Justin Allgaier trying to make a move for the lead yet again. There's battles happening for both first and third here. Allgaier not able to get it. And Montoya going to keep his spot. But the battle for first might have let Montoya get the advantageous spot here. But then in 1 and 2, the inside is usually the place to be. So, yep, Allgaier going to keep it. Montoya's actually going to lose the spot to Keller. Here they come. Timothy Peters has to deal with the 0 of Jeremy Mayfield here. And Allgaier gets stuck behind the 0, and that's going to let Keller get second, and I think it's going to let McMurray get third. Keller trying to set up the move for the lead here. The 43 on the 39. Yeah, Keller on the inside. He's going to get the lead. New leader here at Auto Club, Jason Keller in the 43. Jason Keller, chase driver from 2008, trying to hold down the fort for these veterans here today, and he's doing well. I think we're going to see some pitters here. Yep, 21 coming down the pit lane. He's going to bring Brian Scott and Juan Pablo Montoya with him, as Timothy Peters will keep the lead here. I mean, Peters actually got past Keller, and now he's going to pit, and now Keller will take the lead back. Keller going to come down here. And Hornaday will take the lead for the second time today. Both times are in the pit cycle, as he will come down the pit lane and forfeit the lead to Bobby Gerhardt. And that will leave the lead with Juan Pablo Montoya. Seems to have taken the lead on the pit cycle here. 15 over Peters, Scott, Allgaier, McMurray. But can he sustain it here, as well as the late pitters coming off the pit lane, but they're not going to join this group. As we have a car spun. It's the 43 Keller. Jason Keller coming off the pit lane, and the car just slow, and then you're gonna see the smoke come out of it, and it's gonna get heat there. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Was leading this race. And the second car to blow up oh my, I don't know what that was. The second car to blow up today. No caution, somehow. And Montoya maintains the lead over Timothy Peters, Brian Scott, Justin Allgaier, and Jamie McMurray. We'll see if he can keep it as we're entering the final stages of this race. Oh, here comes Timothy Peters. On the inside. We know this is the way to set up passes here. Get on the inside on the front straightaway, then make the move in 1 and 2. And textbook here from Timothy Peters. He's going to get the lead back from Juan Pablo Montoya. And the 21 and 33 are going to follow through to grab second and third, 3 wide into 3 and 4. Brian Scott on the bottom. Allgaier, the middle car, will get the position. Oh, here comes Brian Scott, setting up the move on Justin Allgaier. Can he clear the 21? He can! Brian Scott to second. 10th is a debate between Eric Darnell, David Rudiman, and Regan Smith. Regan Smith trying to go with maybe 3, nearly 4 right on the bottom. This is for 10th here.
There's the lap car of Augusta Farfus.
Yeah, very sketchy racing here. 3 wide on the front stretch. Darnell, Rudiman, and Regan Smith. What's going to happen in the 1 and 2 here? Smith has to back down a bit. Rudiman trying to get that spot. Trying to get the top 10 here. As you see Farfus in the wall in the background. And I think Darnell's going to be able to
get out.
maybe. What a battle we're watching for 10th here. Darnell trying to get the spot off of Rudiman, and I think he will here, but will Bobby Gerhardt take it from him now? As Johnny Benson Jr.'s in this battle. That is all for 10th, keep in mind. Not the lead. As Gerhardt to the inside. I think Darnell will have the run off the top here. But can Gerhardt keep it side by side down the front stretch? David Rudiman also in this battle here. Gerhardt trying to get the spot. And I think it's finally settled. Gerhardt will take 10th. As Peters trying to make a move on the inside.
It's a bit aggressive, but he's going to get it done.
Yeah, it's 3 to go. It's 4 to go. Coming on 3 to go. You got to be aggressive if you want to keep the lead, or else you're going to end up like Brian Scott here is getting stuck behind the 27. Allgaier to second. McMurray fighting Montoya for third. Scott out from behind the 27 now.
Yeah, Peter's going to be
As
side by side with the 28.
Allgaier are going to try to take advantage of the lap traffic. He's going to use that 28 as a pick, but the 39 barely able to block the 21's advance.
Very late block.
Timothy Peters, Justin Allgaier, both looking for their first career wins today.
So is Brian
Only
Scott.
Yep, same for Brian Scott, and he's going to get back into third. 3 rookies battling it out up front. And then you got the 2 bushwhackers of Montoya and McMurray trying to collect a Saturday trophy. Timothy Peters looking good through 3 and 4 as we are going to come to the white flag. They're going to have to get past Jeremy Mayfield here. But Peters takes
Very
the
easy.
white flag here at Auto Club.
I think that should be the last of the lap traffic.
Allgaier trying to fight for it. So is Brian Scott. Can Allgaier get anything going? Try to build up the momentum on the backstretch here. He's going to have one shot, 3 and 4. I think he might just not have enough. I think he's going to have to stay behind him. And
They
the
tried to dive
39,
in,
Timothy Peters, the rookie for Gillette Evernham Motorsports, is going to win at Auto Club.
and they'll hold off the bushwhackers.
Timothy Peters finishes first, followed by Allgaier second, Brian Scott third, Montoya fourth, McMurray fifth, Hornaday sixth, then seventh TJ Bell, eighth Jason Leffler, ninth Matt Kenseth, and 10th Bobby Gerhart. Hard fought 10th place for Gerhart. And what a performance out of not only the rookie Timothy Peters, but the rookies Brian Scott and Justin Allgaier to hold off the
I
Cup
think,
drivers in his top 3.
yeah, they'll be happy about that.
And Timothy Peters, I believe, gets the first win for Evernham in the State Farm Series. So, very promising rookie for Evernham.